G'day, how are you? Been laid up for the last few days. I've got a bout of tendinitis, old man disease. So unfortunately, I haven't been able to do a lot. And it's been giving me a lot of thought about what I'd miss if I couldn't garden. So I thought there are a lot of things like challenges going around and things like that. And one thing I haven't been able to find is people exploring what would happen if they couldn't garden. So I was thinking, what are the 5 things I'd miss the most about not being able to do it? So, number 1 is this: quiet moments in the morning, being able to sit here among the plants, you know, the smell of freshly watered pots, garden beds, things like that, checking in on your seedlings, those kind of things. The saunter around the garden when it's quiet, being able to gather your thoughts. So definitely the piece of the whole thing would be the first thing I'd miss. Number 2, surprisingly, is the work. I found that as I've gotten older, the work associated with gardening is something that distracts me, keeps my mind off other things, work, life, you know, all those kind of things. So overall, the work would be the thing that would probably be number 2. Number 3 would be growing things from cuttings, you know, and volunteer plants together. So I'll put those together, growing from cuttings and volunteer plants. The excitement of finding a seedling that's, you know, in the wrong place, got to be moved, and you've got to care for it, relocate it, and sometimes even rehome it, like a lot of the plants that I've got in here will be going on to other places. So definitely number 3 is growing a cutting or developing a seedling. Number 4 would be trying new things. As I said, I'm a gardener, I'm not a scientist, but I love experiments. So if I could, the garden gives me that opportunity to experiment on a regular basis. You know, I'm running an experiment on using Epsom salts with seeds at the moment. I'm running experiments on plants that I've failed with before on so many occasions. But I'm giving it a go, and there's that level of excitement and achievement that you can get from that sometimes modern life takes away from you, because there's so many other goals and things you have to achieve, paying bills, stuff like that. And number 5 would probably be companionship in many ways, talking to other people who garden, talking about other people's aspirations, watching their experiments, simple things like going out to community gardens, fetes, talking to people who grow and cook things and develop things as outcomes from their garden. So basically, I think that's it. Number 5 would be the community around it. So there you have it. Sounds a little bit maudlin, but it's really put me in that state of mind, particularly lately when I haven't been able to do anything. In fact, this is the first time in a few days I've been able to get out here and have a look at how things are going on. I will be doing updates with regards to how here the scrap palace is going, and next steps in the garden. So thanks for that. What I was thinking also is that there's a few people who are kindly enough regularly to check out my channel, and I sort of thought that if you wanted to give this a go, give it a go and see what you think. Think about that. What are the top 5 things? And I'm sort of thinking, you know, maybe Andrea, over there at Digging for Health, you seem to put a lot of thought into the health and well-being aspects of this, which I really do appreciate watching. So maybe Andrea, give it a go, see what you think.